Asset Protection Specialist versus Asset Protection Attorney. Introduction. Regardless of whether the work is academic or professional, the introduction provides readers with a sense of what to expect in the future. As we discuss in this chapter, asset protection is an important aspect of wealth management. There are two options for asset protection, and there are some differences between hiring an attorney and hiring an asset protection specialist. Importance of asset protection. The protection of assets is a crucial aspect of wealth management and financial planning, especially for high net worth individuals and businesses. As the name implies, it refers to the process of safeguarding assets against lawsuits, creditors, divorces, bankruptcy, and other liabilities. Financial security and stability are ensured through asset protection, which mitigates risks and preserves wealth for the long term. In order to protect assets, various methods can be used, such as creating trusts, establishing legal entities, transferring ownership, buying insurance, and investing in low-risk assets. In each approach, there are advantages and disadvantages based on the circumstances, goals, and preferences of the individual. The wealthy are not the only ones who need asset protection. A well-designed asset protection plan can serve the needs of even middle-class families, protecting their hard-earned assets from unforeseen events. Options for asset protection. When it comes to protecting assets, there are two primary options: hiring an attorney or hiring a specialist. There are advantages and disadvantages to both options, and the choice ultimately comes down to the individual's preferences, needs, and goals. Hiring an attorney. An attorney is a legal professional who has been trained and licensed to practice law in the jurisdiction in which they work. In addition to family law, criminal law, real estate law, and business law, they specialize in other areas of law as well. A lawyer specializing in asset protection will draft legal documents, create trusts, and advise clients on legal strategies for protecting assets. In addition to providing sound legal advice and representing clients in court if necessary, an attorney for asset protection has expertise and qualifications in legal matters. As well as asset protection, attorneys can also offer a wide range of legal services, such as estate planning, tax planning, and business planning. The cost of hiring an attorney to protect assets can be high, especially if he or she is charging hourly rates or a percentage of assets under management. Some attorneys do not specialize in asset protection, and some may not be able to provide effective asset protection strategies due to their lack of experience and expertise. Hiring an asset protection specialist. The asset protection specialist is a financial professional with expertise in protecting assets from potential threats. Their goal is to develop customized strategies based on clients' goals, risk tolerance, and financial situation. Trust planning, asset allocation, insurance, and offshore accounts are just a few of the options available to clients from asset protection specialists. The advantages of hiring an asset protection specialist are that they offer tailored asset protection solutions based on their specialized knowledge. In addition to flat fees, asset protection specialists typically charge a percentage of assets under management, making them more cost-effective than attorneys who charge hourly rates. It is important to note that asset protection specialists may not possess the same level of legal expertise as attorneys, which may limit their ability to provide legal advice or represent clients in court. In addition, not all asset protection specialists are created equal, and some may lack the necessary qualifications, experience, and track records. Comparison of an asset protection specialist and an attorney. For asset protection, the differences between hiring an attorney and an asset protection specialist boil down to their focus, expertise, services, and cost. Asset protection specialists develop customized strategies to protect assets from potential threats, whereas attorneys focus primarily on the legal aspects of asset protection and litigation. Asset protection specialists have specialized financial expertise, while attorneys have specialized legal expertise. In addition to asset protection planning, attorneys offer estate planning, tax planning, and business planning services. The asset protection specialist, however, may focus solely on asset protection planning, although some may also provide other services. Additional financial planning services are available. An asset protection attorney can cost more, especially if he or she charges hourly rates or a percentage of assets under management. A specialist in asset protection typically charges a flat fee or a portion of assets under management, which can be more economical. It is ultimately up to the individual to decide whether to hire an attorney or an asset protection specialist based on his or her needs, preferences, and goals. Consider the type of assets that clients want to protect, as well as their financial situation and risk tolerance. Those with complex legal issues or the need for legal representation may benefit from hiring an attorney, while those focused on asset protection planning and customized strategies may benefit from hiring an asset protection specialist. Conclusion: the protection of assets is one of the most important aspects of wealth management and financial planning. Financial stability and security are ensured by mitigating risks and preserving wealth over the long term. A lawyer or a professional who specializes in asset protection are the two most common methods of protecting assets. There are advantages and disadvantages to both options, and the choice ultimately depends on individual preferences, needs, and goals. Clients should carefully evaluate their options and choose one that aligns with their financial needs and goals. Asset protection specialist versus asset protection attorney are very important regardless of whether the work is academic or professional. The introduction provides readers with a sense of what to expect in the future. As we discuss in this chapter, asset protection is an important aspect of wealth management. There are two options for asset protection, and there are some differences between hiring an attorney and hiring an asset protection specialist.